Hello everyone, I hope you are doing well out there. This is your daily reading for Tuesday, July 3rd, 2018. I am Morgana Brid, High Priestess of Maiden Circle, Coven, and Academy. And if you are interested in learning more about Maiden Circle, definitely check out the links in the description, where you'll find our Facebook and some other fun stuff. So let's get started. I'm going to be using the Sacred Rebel Oracle deck to read for our overall energy for this day. Then I'll look at our physical challenge and how we can overcome that, our emotional, spiritual, or mental challenge, and how we can overcome that. And then I'll also look at the end of day energy, so the energy for the end of this day. And with your overall energy, I am also going to be looking at a little bit more of an intimate energy for whoever this video, this reading is meant for. Okay, thank you again for joining me, and thank you always to the beings and spirits and our higher selves and goddess and all of those out there who are bringing messages to us through these cards. So let's get started. What is our overall energy for this day, Tuesday, July 3rd, 2018? What is our overall guiding energy for this day, Tuesday, July 3rd, 2018? There's spirals of manifestation. So today is a day that's going to bring something that you've been trying to manifest into your life, or whether or not you've been trying to manifest it, it's going to come. So if you've been saying negative things about yourself, that's going to manifest. If you've been saying positive things and using affirmations and trying to bring good things into your life, you're going to start seeing some of that today. All right, so let's see what your personal intimate energy is for this day. What is your personal intimate energy for this day, Tuesday, July 3rd, 2018? Today we have strength. Okay? So this is telling you to find strength in whatever happened today. Whatever is going on in your life, you have the ability to either overcome it or handle it. If it's, it could be something good, it could be something great, but it's big that you're bringing into your life. So have the fortitude, you have the fortitude to deal with whatever is coming for you, whatever you've manifested. You have the power to, again, bring whatever it is that you're speaking into being, into your life. So let's see what our physical challenge is. This is your projects, your body, your work, anything on the physical level. This is going to show us what is challenging us the most on that level. How are we the most challenged on the physical level? To the Five of Wands. So today might be a day where you feel like you're working a little bit too hard, or you feel like you're struggling, or you're having some kind of, you're being challenged in some way. But usually with the Five of Wands, it's not a serious challenge. It's not like something life-changing or earth-shattering. It's just something that's kind of annoying or in your way, or it's slowing you down. And at the moment, you may not be able to see the good that it could provide for you. It's more like training. You're training to be an expert at something. But the training phase can be brutal. It can hurt. It can be exhausting. Okay, and you're at this point where you're needing to draw on your strength. And let's see how we can overcome this feeling of actual challenge, of being challenged, of having an annoyance, or seeing that we have maybe more work to do than we thought we did. Again, it's not life-changing, but it is kind of in your way today. So how can we overcome this? So the King of Swords. And the Sun. So this is telling you to look to the outcomes. Look to the brighter side of whatever is in your way. There may, like I said, it is not a life-changing problem. So the way you respond to that problem is what's really going to define what happens. Are you speaking it as in, like if there's something not necessarily positive going on for you right now, are you complaining about it? Are you telling yourself that this is just constant? Are you repeatedly saying, oh, it's hard, life is hard, life sucks, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I have to go through this, I have to go through that, why me, why me? Okay, if you're doing that, then that's all you're inviting into your life. That's what you're calling on. Those are the energies you're pulling towards yourself. And this is telling you to, again, draw on your strength and look at yourself in a logical viewpoint. Look at the goals you have, your work, your health, your finances, whatever it is that is challenging you right now, that's been annoying you today. Try to look at it instead of looking at it emotionally, you're looking at it on a negative scale. Look at it in the grand scheme of things. Look at what could possibly be positive about it, and what it could possibly bring to you. Like, what light can this provide for you? Use the intelligent mind that you as a human being possess, and change the way you're speaking about this problem. Change the way you're looking at this problem and dealing with this problem, and try to find the benefits. Try to find what's good, what beautiful things you want to bring into your life, okay? Because there is something positive about it. There is something to learn from it at the very least. And you can learn from it, and you can look at how you're speaking about it and how you're speaking about the things in your life. If this has to do with a job and you hate your job, and every day you say, I hate my job and my job sucks and it's hard and blah, 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 then that's all you're going to experience from that job. That's what you're going to see. And even on the good days, you're going to be like, yeah, it's a good day, but tomorrow's probably going to suck again. I hope tomorrow will be better, but are those words really what you truly believe? Saying I hope is saying I don't believe this. Okay? So look at your problem on a more logical and less biased way. And if you have to be biased, try to push yourself towards a brighter ideal, towards the good in whatever this issue is. Because again, it is not a huge issue, but you might be treating it as such. So let's see what our mental, spiritual, or emotional challenge is for this day. So this is like your current mindset for this day. This is what is eating at your spirit. This is how you feel about things, how you want to respond to things or not respond to things, okay? So the 9 of Wands. So right now, you're feeling almost in denial, okay? You want peace, and you want to be okay, but there's something in the back of your mind that keeps saying it's not. There's something in the back of your mind that keeps saying, look out, there's danger if you let your guard down. If you relax, there is danger. It's waiting and it will destroy you. That's what you're telling yourself. And again, especially on this kind of a day, that's what you're going to see. The more you tell yourself that, the more you think there's someone deceiving me, or there's someone out to get me, or there's someone who doesn't have my best interests in mind, that's what you're going to start experiencing. Those are the responses that the universe is going to offer to you. Okay, so let's see how we can overcome this. It's not like full-blown paranoia, but it's just this idea that if you let your guard down, if you relax, you're gonna be eaten. So let's see, how can we overcome this energy for today? How do we overcome this pseudo-paranoia, this fear and worry that if we relax too much, we're not gonna have success. If you relax too much, everything is gonna fall apart. You have the Six of Wands and the Ten of Swords. So this is telling you to celebrate the work that you've done. Again, with the King, where you need to use your intelligence and look at your problems from a different point of view, this is telling you to actually celebrate your own successes, celebrate your life, and try to realize that people want the best for you. The people that you're worried about right now, they really want what's right for you. And even though you're at a point where you feel exhausted, you are supported. Okay, this is saying that you feel like you've reached the end. You feel like this problem that you're dealing with is a lot bigger than it really is, and that you're dealing with it alone, and that if anybody saw you, or that if you let yourself be vulnerable and open to other people and relax your hold on these negative ideas, this paranoia, this fear, this down talking of yourself, and you were able to open yourself up, you'd realize that people are supporting you, people are cheering you on, and that you're not, even the universe is supporting you. You're not alone, right? You're not done with the work that you have to do. But in order to do that, you have to be aware of what you've already done. You have to be aware of what you're speaking into being, all right? What you're actually feeling and inviting into your life. Are you inviting these accolades, or are you telling yourself that as soon as you relax, these swords are going to drop and you're going to die? Not obviously not really die, but there's that intense worry, that fear of letting go of some of your past beliefs, of letting go of this desire to say that everything is worse than it is, or to expect things to get worse when it's good. Okay, because you're at this point where when things are good, you're telling yourself that the other shoe is going to eventually drop and everything's going to be ruined. And the more you tell yourself that, the more you're inviting that into your life. All right, this is again a day for you to call on your own personal strength, call on your own capabilities, and look at your problems from a more logical point of view. Look at your problems from a more mental and almost unbiased point of view, to become more aware of how you can actually let go and look at the possibilities for success, for lightness, for goodness. Okay, call on those possibilities, because today you do have the power to manifest, to make things real. So what are you making real? Let's see what the energy for the end of this day is. You have the Queen of Swords, and the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, so look with a logical, mental view. at what you've already accomplished. Look at what you're bringing into your life, what work you're doing and how you're doing that work, and use your mind to change your life. Okay? Your life is not going to change until you do. It doesn't work in the opposite way. All right? You have to change the way you act, the way you think, the way you speak about things if you want them to get better. If you're constantly saying that your life sucks, that your job sucks, that your relationship sucks, that all this is heavy on you, that you're tired all the time, that you're worried all the time, that things are going to be one way in this way that you hate all the time, then that's what you're going to see. Those are the results you're going to get. You have to decide to speak the life that you want into being. You have to say, I have a job that helps me support myself, and I will soon have a job that supports me spiritually, that I feel good about, or that will bring me the joy that will not bring you the joy that you're seeking, because that joy comes from inside. You have to speak, though, about the life that you want to live and about the life that you see for yourself, and you have to believe it. You have to truly let yourself be aware of all the good in your life, because the more you see that, the more you're aware of the good that's already in your life, and the more that you speak good into your life, then the more that's going to become your life. Alright, so that is your reading for Tuesday, July 3rd, 2018. I do hope that this reading has helped some of you out there, and even if this reading was not specifically for you, it's still very true that you speak these things into being. You speak good and bad things in your life into being, and what you focus on, what you put your energy into, is what's going to return to you. Okay, so be aware of that, and thank you again for joining. If you'd like to see more videos or like to be updated about when these videos post, you can either follow on Facebook, you can like and subscribe here on YouTube. This is where you'll get the definite updates and you'll be able to know, because I won't be able to always update on Facebook. So thank you again. Remember always that I love you, and have a lovely, beautiful, wonderful night. Blessed be. Bye.